Power 99's Come On Show, Cosmic Kev, sweating it out. D-Block studio right now, like literally sweating it out, man. Jadakiss in the building.
Yeah.
Kiss.
What's
okay.
Good,
There's, been a lot of talks about the Lox album coming, on Bad Boy. Let me ask you, do you feel like every time you're around Diddy, lawyer, or do you feel like you guys, from the past things that's happened, that you don't, you feel like, not saying that you fully trust a person, but you know what I'm saying? Or do you feel like every time?
Right, that's the second one is it. Like, I think that was so much of a big deal, like in hip-hop, that everything we do from then on is straight up. I don't know about with everybody else, but with us, everything is straight up. Like, when he gets info from Jimmy or whoever, he calls, he emails, everything straight up. That's like when you've been in school dealing with a bully, and after you rumble him one good time, and now when he come through the hall and he give you that dap,
right,
it's sincere now, because he, you know what I mean, you done rumbled him. The respect, it's a different respect after the rumble.
Now, do you think he just made y'all exception to the rule, meaning that would he do that with another?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
So you guys,
we got hit Bad Boy when we was young kids, before we had kids, and you know what I mean. So he probably got a different love for us and Mason, that first family. You know what I mean. So maybe it's just us. Maybe I don't know, but I know everything's straight up with him now. Like, he keep it 100.
Come on, show Cosmic Strictly Skills Kev, Jadakiss in the building. We in D-Block right now.
General.
Working, sweating, doing whatever we got to do. Listen, in recent years, or I say a few years ago, before I even go there, I noticed I saw the new Rick Ross video. The Blowing Money Fast, seeing you in it, doing what you do or whatever. In earlier times, join an alliance. Now, people would think, when I say an alliance, people are taking the whole Puffy, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, they feel like that's an alliance. Meaning that, let's take it back a few years when you did New York with Ja Rule. You did New York with Ja Rule, and you just did the record, and 50 Cent thought that he felt as though like you was coming at him, what you want, you just was doing a record. The whole thing of it is, you said you would never join an alliance, and with 50, with the situation going on right now with 50 Cent and Diddy and Rick Ross, do you feel like 50 would jump back in that boat with you? Do you think he would?
Not at all. Not just because I spoke to him and we spoke about it, and that wasn't really about nothing. And a week before I did the BMF cameo, I just shot the Beam with Banks and Yayo and all of their whole camp. So, you know what I mean? Well, you never know, huh? You never know what's going on in his brain, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
Sure, think he would just, not even entertain.
Yeah, whatever he got is with
because
Diddy. He really going at Diddy now, because he see what Diddy is trying to form up. And that's what 50 do. That he might need that to get him back.
I think he needs.
Need that. He came in the game doing that.
Right.
So,
exactly.
And then he's tried it again with me. And then on his next album, it was none of that, and that was probably one of the. It's still sold a little, but it wasn't what all of the other albums was. So once he finds a good one and it sticks, he could really capitalize off that, because that's what he know how to do.
People say 50 Cent is cold because he's not going at somebody.
That's what works for him. I mean, that ain't my twist.
Right.
I got to be picked on before I bite you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I ain't. For me to just want to sell an album, I'll just try to heat up some other ways than to just, you know what I mean? But he's good at that.
Yeah,
he's good with it on the net. He's good, you know what I mean?
Okay, who you got your money on, 50 or Diddy?
That's not even
Who you got your money on?
Diddy is like Jimmy Hart, and 50's like a real wrestler. You feel me?
I'm coming from?
Diddy's not an artist. So
But
The
somebody
big
write his rhyme. All right, so look, let's take it there. Suppose, because we all know Diddy don't write his rhyme. Suppose Diddy comes to you on the low, says, Kiss, I need you to write me this joint going at 50. And the check is like for whatever, like just $1 million. Are you going to take that check?
Even though, like me, the power I could use off that, I could probably call Fifth and tell him that, and he'll just double it, and then use that whole thing. That's the kind of
But then
leverage.
that's gonna make you and Diddy have problems. Y'all gonna be back to the problems.
Not really. I mean, I wouldn't do that anyway.
Right.
I wouldn't write this shit for Diddy, and I wouldn't call Fifth and tell him no shit like that. I mean, excuse my language.
Even for $1 million? It's
I
business.
mean, $1 million I might. $1 million I might have to make that call, baby.